Right now it is 6:39 on this Tuesday morning. We are just winding down the school year. Speaking of graduation.
I know, winding down the school year. We're already halfway through the month of May. We only have about a week and a half left, so it's just hard to believe.
I know it.
Before you know it, the 4th of July is going to be here.
Exactly. I mean, we were saying like it's only like 4 or 5 weeks away, and I'm like, mind blown.
I know, not ready.
Slow down.
But hey, I tell you what, it feels like July at times in the past few weeks here in central Georgia. Yesterday, it was just hot and humid, and believe it or not, we didn't even get into the 90s. It was just one of those days with plenty of humidity to go around. There's a live look over downtown. The sun has officially come up here on this Tuesday. A temperature of 69 in Macon, a dew point of 67, so it's making it feel sticky outside. But the difference from yesterday morning is we have just that light breeze around central Georgia, which is helping things out. 68 in Warner Robins, 70 waking up in Forsyth and in Roberta, 69 down in Montezuma, 68 in Dublin, 67 in Sandersville, and 70 in Sparta this morning. But you can see the green on the map. The rich tropical moisture is in place. Our dew points firmly into the 60s, even a dew point of 70 down there in Americus this morning. All of that to say, it is humid outside. Now, we're not seeing any scattered showers like we saw yesterday morning here in central Georgia. Of course, we had a heavy downpour go through Hawkinsville. All of that slid down to the south, a much different picture this morning. And across the southeast, generally speaking, things are drier. We just have a few showers up near the Charlotte area, and then more so back up into Illinois, Indiana, and on the other side of the Ohio River this morning. But that is indicative of a boundary to the north of us, and that means we are on the tropical side of it, and that means we're going to get the tropical afternoon showers and storms across central Georgia. So here we go by 5 p.m. Not a whole lot of activity early in the afternoon. It's really going to come later in the afternoon and into the evening hours. We'll play this forward into the evening tonight. Heavy downpours will be possible across central Georgia, lightning strikes, and maybe if we're able to get the winds that go into the storm strong enough, some small hail across central Georgia. Now, something that's different today than what we usually see is usually when the sun sets, we see all the activity fade away. Well, by 11 p.m., we could still be dealing with storms across the area, with them beginning to fade away after the midnight hour. Waking up dry for your Wednesday morning, but then for Wednesday afternoon, we're going to do much of the same here in central Georgia. Heavy downpours will be possible, a couple strikes of lightning, maybe even some small hail once again before we dry out Wednesday into Thursday. And then for Thursday, I'm thinking the rain chance is actually going to be on the front end of the day, clearing out for the afternoon and evening, still left with partly cloudy skies for Thursday evening. That's going to carry us into Friday. Generally speaking, the rain chances going down until we get a weak disturbance in here on Saturday. That's going to bump our rain chance back to about 30%, and then Sunday looking drier, but also warmer, with temperatures able to get a few degrees warmer than we were on Saturday. So 85 today. Grab that rain jacket as you head out the door, because you might need it on the way home from work and school. Winds out of the south-southwest 5 to 10 miles an hour. Of course, the storms this evening could impact the Mercer baseball game. A big game, Georgia Tech coming to town. We've got temperatures in the 80s to start with first pitch at 6, and then cooling off into the 70s tonight. But of course, if we hear thunder at Ortho Georgia Park, that's going to put a pause on the action, because one of those days where we could be seeing lightning out ahead of the storm. So 85 today, 86 tomorrow, a 60% chance of rain both days. Then that is not a typo for Thursday. A high of 75 there before we're back in the 80s by the weekend.
People aren't aware of their surroundings and understand what rip currents are. It has resulted in many fatalities along our area.
Yeah, it's not tornadoes, hurricanes, or lightning, but rip currents. More deaths along the northern Gulf Coast occur from this hidden danger. I'll show you what to look for this summer season and how you can stay safe. That's tonight at 5:30 right here on 13 WMAZ.